Hello, welcome back. Today it is just, I'm not driving. It is Sunday afternoon. It's just me and, can you say hi? Yeah, look, say hi. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but you, yeah. Okay, anyway, that's Coco. Anyways, so I wanted to get on and make a video, and it's a video I shouldn't even have to make, but as Deaf Noodles would say, there are stupid people. So for the stupid people, let me say this. I do not condone or support Shane Dawson at all. I don't know him. What? Did you want to say something? What did you want to say? Did you want to kiss? Okay. Are we good? Can you sit quietly now? Sorry. Sometimes Coco speaks. I don't really even know anything about Shane Dawson except for just that he's not someone I would watch. He's just not. My child knew who he was and knows who Jeffree Star and all that. Like, how do you know these people? Oh my God. And but anyways, but people are commenting and saying that I am supporting him because I said that, at least he apologized. And of course, to Catherine Joy Mansky-Paulson, also known as Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball, where you going? Bye. Yeah, I wasn't done. You need to stay right there so everybody can look at you. So she had posted something on Twitter about Shane Dawson's apology falls flat. Well, of course it did to her. Of course it did. But my response to that was, at least he owned it and he apologized for it. Unlike Katie, who has never one time addressed the fact that there's a video of her saying that she can't wait till she gets older so that she can sexually harass young boys. That's cute. And people took offense to that. Because there are people out there who have been the victim of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and it's not okay. And it's certainly not okay for someone, an adult, to say that she wants to sexually harass young boys, children. Young boys are children. So she wants to sexually harass children. Okay, but y'all don't say that it's not comparable to what Shane Dawson did. Probably not. I give you that. Probably you're right on that, okay? But nonetheless, all of you people that are going to bat for her, oh my God, it was just a joke, or it doesn't compare to what Shane has done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's apples and oranges. The fact is that you people are supporting her. You are supporting someone who, in essence, would be a predator. Okay? Predatory behavior to sexually harass young boys. I don't understand why you don't get it. but you want to excuse her behavior. So in essence, you're just like her. Why are, the people that are coming, why are you not holding her accountable for that comment? Why are you supporting that behavior? What does that say about your character? Just think about it. I mean, do you need to ponder that? I mean, it's weird to me that people would come at me. And the only reason people are coming at me is because they know that I don't like Katie Joy. I don't. Because I don't forget as easily as other people do. And I've seen, I guess some people just forget how she has treated them and the things that she has done to them personally. Well, I said some things too, and it wasn't very nice, and okay. So is that the reason? Is that the reason? Or is it because she was going against Steve? So it's okay. I've lost people that I cared about because I am not jumping on the bandwagon. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to support Katie in anything she does. She's not changed. She's very evil. She is all about culture, the cancel culture. She's trying to cancel different channels. She's trying to destroy people's lives. And it's like, everybody's all like, y'all get your heads out of her ass, okay? Get your heads out of her ass. Wake up. Don't forget what she did to you. And you, and you, and you. Don't forget. Because she will do it again. She will. So I still care about these people. I still love them. I will always have their back if someone tries to hurt them again. But when it comes to getting on board with Katie Joy, not happening. Not happening. And for the people out there, let's see, let me address Nadia. Nadia, honey, show us proof. All of a sudden everybody's, show us proof. We need proof. Honey, just watch any of Katie Joy's videos and you can see how she treats people, how she tries to harm people, how she hurts people and tries to destroy them. Honey, just every one of her videos, it's a receipt. Don't be stupid. Open your eyes. Okay. So, yeah. I don't cancel people. I tell my people not to go and talk about or go and harass them or say mean things or whatever. Right. Yes. Katie Joy is full of shit. Let me just say it. Okay? Because she's very much in control of her subs going out and reporting people so that people will lose their sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, so I guess Katie now has this sponsor of Coldest, that's water bottle. Okay? It's the same one that Nick Avocado he has a sponsorship as well. Yes, let's bravo for that. But I've never seen anyone who wanted a sponsorship to not give a shit about it. Because when her video starts, she will pull up this bottle and say, if you like really cold water, there's this coldest water bottle, and if you want to get it, I'll put the link, and you can use whatever the code is to get, I'll put it in the description, and blah, blah. It tosses it aside and moves on. Look, those people should not have her as a spokesperson for their coldest water bottle, because clearly she doesn't use it. She knows nothing about it. Look, I can't sell anything to anybody because I don't like asking people to spend their money. I hate it. People work hard for their money. So I don't want them just to, just because I hold up, some water bottle that says coldest on it. So if I had to sell something or promote something, it's going to be something that I truly believe in and something that I stand behind 100%. Something that I use and that I really, really like. I really use this core. Water is the best. So since I've been using it as an example, let me just say that. So it's clear that she herself has a problem with sponsors, but she's going to make sure that other people lose their sponsorships. She's the worst. God knows she's the worst. Anyways, one more thing, and then I am going to get off here. It's going on 4 o'clock. I had read a comment somewhere after Todd Paulson had put up his music video, and after Todd had put up his video, and I remember the comment. It was funny, and it made me laugh, and I was like, dang it, I forgot I was going to say something in my video the last time, and I forgot, which I forget stuff all the time. As soon as I get off this, there's going to be something, and I'll be like, damn it. But, so, when I have kind of listened to a little bit of some of Todd's music, and it's certainly not for me, but let me just go ahead and say that I wish him great success. I really do, with his music or whatever. And of course it's not for me. It seemed very his music was very heavy metal and very dark. And there's a lot of people that like that, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. Thank God for all different types of genres of music. So when this latest video, I don't know if the name of it is called Father, I'm guessing, because that's what he kept saying, and I couldn't understand. So I watched it, and I kept thinking, as the music was playing, in the beginning, I'm like, okay, here comes the lyrics. And then it was more music, and I'm like, okay, wait, all right. Boy, this is a long lead in, and I'm like, okay, here's the lead in, here it goes. No. So then it kind of dawned on me what was happening. Okay, this is something different. Yes, ma'am. Did you need something? You good? So, but then I started, as the music kind of turned more into sounds, but let me go back and say this. In the 70s and 80s, it was quite popular back then, where people were talking about backward masking. And some of y'all know what that is. And basically, you play music backwards, and there's this message in it. And it's, and of course, it's some subliminal type message that gets into your head and your spirit and all that. And I remember thinking, ooh, Jesus. And I thought, oh my gosh, I need to go get some oil. I need to oil myself. I need to oil my phone. Lord, please don't let any portals open up. Don't want no demons in my house. I got a little nervous, and then he walks, towards the end, and there's this big, as he's walking along, and, there's a big circle with this symbol in it, and, I'm not all about symbols, there's only one symbol for me, and it's the only symbol, and that is the cross, okay? Everything else, forget about it. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? I have sat here and listened to this, and something's getting in my spirit, and Lord, please you don't let no devil come up in here. And so that was that. And so then I had my child come and watch it. Now my child is 15, and he listens to all genres of music, everything. He can be just meddling it out, and then the next song is, honest to God, it'd be like polka or some mariachi, and I'm like, what the hell? And he listens anywhere from Eminem to Sinatra to everything. He listens to it all. And so I had him, and right away, he told me, he said, "Oh, this is pagan. This is pagan." And I remember thinking to myself as he's watching and listening, and I'm like, Jesus, look, Lord, this child's already crazy. Okay, please don't let nothing get up in his spirit. Okay, please, Lord. I did not want to have an exorcism. I did not. Oh. But he kept asking, can I leave now? And I'm like, no. Just wait. I want to show you something. I want to ask you something. Because, and I didn't tell him this, but I saw a lot of comments where people were making comments about that the symbol that was on the ground is racist, and it's connected with Nazis and this, that, and the other. And my child, my son, is, though he hates school, despises school, when it comes to history, he reads, he watches, he learns, he absorbs so much. And especially about Germany and Nazis and Confederacy. I mean, he has studied this stuff. And when it came to that, I said, what is this symbol here? And he told me what it was. And I can't even repeat it because I'm not nearly as smart as he is. And I said, well, is that some sort of Nazi symbol? And he's like, Mom, No. This is all pagan, he said. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He said, this is not racist. So, and for that, for what it's worth, I am giving Todd that it's not. And, for other people who are saying that it is, whatever it's worth, this 15-year-old history kid is he I believe what he says, because he's super smart when it comes to that. So that's that. But it was funny because I kept trying to get him to sit there, and he just kept, okay, can I go now? Can I go now? And usually he is all about music and stuff, so I felt like something was really it just wasn't sitting well with him. Again, that's okay. Even though he listens to all types of music, you're always going to come across music that you don't like. And clearly, he was feeling uneasy about this particular video and song. Again, that's okay. That may just be this one. If he were to listen to some other music of theirs, he might like it. But we're not going to find out, because I'm not telling him the name of the band. Okay, it's just, because no portals. No portals. Hell no. Mm-mm. But with him being kind of uneasy about that, I was like, in my spirit, like, Jesus, cover this child. Please, Lord, don't let nothing get up in his spirit, because I don't need any more crazy, okay? So, that's that. I just went off on a tangent there about that. But, yeah, so it's what I had wanted to say the last time and forgot, which is just what I do. So, with that, just talk amongst yourselves for a moment and let me think. If there's anything else before I go. I'm sure there is. And like I said, when I get done, you'll be like, damn it, I forgot. I don't know. So, but go out and get you some core water, though. It's really good. Let me tell you about this core water. I am a frequent kidney stoner. I don't know if I've told this story or not, but I am a frequent kidney stoner. And it started way back in the 90s. And they say, once you have one, you will continue to have them. And that has proven to be true. But it had been quite a while since I had had any. And I love iced tea. I don't like sweet iced tea, but I like it to have just a little bit of sugar in it so it's not bitter. And that is my drink of choice forever. And one night in November of 2017, I was here by myself, and a stone started moving, and it was bad. It was bad. But actually it was at night, and I remember thinking, okay, I need to go to the hospital, but I don't want to call anyone to take me, because then they would probably have to get up and come back and get me, and it's the middle of the night, and blah, 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 and I don't want that to happen. And so, if you've ever had a kidney stone, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it is worse than childbirth. It is the most excruciating pain that you could imagine. And there's no happy place. You can't sit, you can't stand. For me, I would always get on my knees and try to just like move around. Nothing was working. And I was praying, honey, but I was also hugging the toilet because for me, I don't know if everybody else does it, but when I get a kidney stone, all of a sudden I start throwing up a lot. Throwing up. And I think it may be just the pain is so intense. I don't really know. But nothing was helping. And I had some pain medication left over from something, and I had taken that. Didn't phase it. And then all of a sudden it stopped. It just stopped. So I'm like, good. So I went to bed. And if I'm not mistaken, this must have happened like on a Sunday, maybe, and into Monday. And I'm going to go to bed now. And so I went to bed and went to sleep, and then got up and decided I would drive over to my doctor's office. I was still not hurting, but I told them what had been going on. And what I didn't know was that when they called me back and they started taking vitals and all that, apparently I had an extremely high temperature. And so they told me that chances are that I had become septic and that I needed to go home and pack a bag and come right back because they were admitting me. Okay. Nobody told me to rush. So I came home, took care of the cats, and I vacuumed my floors. I did all this stuff. And then I drove back, and I went through. They told me to go through the ER, and I did. And apparently they had been waiting on me. And because they didn't tell me, so I didn't know. But what they did, they wanted to do surgery right away. And because, and they did, and all they could do was put a stent in because the stone had gotten stuck. And I have never had a stone too big. Never. So this was all new to me. I didn't understand. But so they put a stent in, and then that landed me in the hospital for a week. And it was miserable. They were pumping fluids in me to where I had swelled up so bad. And they wanted me to get up and walk, and it hurt. It was like, it hurt. And I was, like, it hurt my feet because I was so swollen. Like, I thought that my, I have a tattoo on my leg, and I thought, oh my God, it's going to stretch out my tattoo. It was awful. And terrible things happened. And because I was so full, like they would try to get me to eat, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I stayed like sick. It was awful. God. So, but it came down to in the area, which is big, they only had one machine that, and they had to rotate it at the various hospitals, and it was for breaking up stones. So even after that week, I did not get to, they sent me home because I know they were tired of me because I was over it. And it became an issue with insurance as to whether or not they would cover the procedure to get this thing, and insurance didn't want to pay for it. Ultimately, my urologist ended up covering. And so after I had been home for, I don't know, a week or two, I had to go back to a different hospital. They did this surgery where they busted up the stone and took the stent out, and I just had to pee it out at that point. But what I found was that was a long way around to tell you how I got to core. And I had been drinking water along with my tea, but after that experience and knowing that tea is a diuretic, and I decided, and the doctors told me to, no more tea. It's over. And so in my process of doing what they say and buying water, and looking at all the waters and trying to find a good water for me, I came across Core. And it's very hydrating, and of course it has the electrolytes and minerals, and it's pH balanced, and I live for this. However, the last time that I had blood work done, just you annually just get everything checked out, my potassium was pretty high. And I'm like, I don't know what that could be. Like, we were going over everything, and I don't know why. I just happened to pick up the bottle, and as with most waters, it does have a potassium bicarbonate in it, and so now I have to alternate this with something that's doesn't have all these minerals and pH balanced and all that, just regular bottled water. But I absolutely love Core water, and it's really good for hydrating yourself. And this is just my own shameless plug, that just because I love it. And again, I don't talk about things that if I don't like it. But this right here has really helped me a lot. Because even though we think that we're drinking enough, and that particular day when I went to the doctors and had this high fever and all this stuff, I didn't know that I was dehydrated as well. I didn't know. I was. So, not anymore. But anyways, yeah. Coco, you want to say bye? Mama, can you say goodbye? Yeah. Tell her bye. Coco, say bye. Tell her right there. Say bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Nasty heifer. Okay. Anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and until next time, just until next time. Bye, everybody.